Okay, in this final section, we're going to talk about the practical needs. What is your teaching space going to look like? Or what are some tips? And I'm happy to help and make some suggestions for you. First, let's be professional. Whatever you would normally wear in the classroom, regular classroom, we should be wearing that online. We want to set the standard. We want to set the right tone for our students. So be professionally dressed at all times and refer to your class as we and us. We're in this together, addressing that tone. If you have a green screen, that's great. Those of us that have one used them in Zoom, but you don't have to rush out and buy a green screen. If you'd like to have that background that Zoom can provide, you just need a kind of a flat space that has a consistent color, like a white wall. And Zoom does a pretty good job of filling that in with whatever you would like it to be. But of course, you don't have to have that background. Yet consider setting yourself up somewhere in your home, maybe in the corner, so that you've got a couple of walls behind you, and get a whiteboard, get some corkboard, something that you can put over your shoulder that you can still use. Our classroom posters, why not? If it fits that lesson, you can have it right behind you. If you don't want to have the digital version, uh, kids are going to be curious and they're going to want to see. You don't want to use the background that I'm using. My green screen is in my classroom, and this, if I showed this to my students, they would spend half the time looking at what the books are on the shelves and ignoring me. So we want to have it a professional looking, semi-digital classroom space, but make it fun, please. Put yourself into it too. Also, the light source. The light source should be coming just like in a photograph to your face. So I have a bright window here that's light, but then I also have a small lamp. So when the sun starts to fade, so you want the light source coming in front of you, not from behind. Uh, Consider recording your instructions. We want to limit our time talking directly to students, and one way to do that is if you're going to give them instructions on how to do an assignment, use an application or website like loom.com. That's what I'm using for this, and it will let you record the instructions, and just like we're doing here. It's a great tool. When you have the recording, then you can save the recording and you can share the link with students, or you can post it on your class website. You can send it out to Google Classroom. That way, students who are learning asynchronously don't have to send you messages, I don't get it. They can go to this video that shows how to do it. You can also show this video in your synchronous class. Why not? It will break it up. They're not going to just listen to you directly, but now it's a different form of you. Maybe you're wearing a funny hat or glasses, or you got a funny background and you want to change things for students. Go right ahead, break it up. And I think that's a great idea. Record your directions or record part of your lessons. If you're in middle school and you're going to have to be repeating the same lesson again and again and again, how much of it could you record and share with students synchronously? But there's no reason you can't post these for asynchronous learners too. Headphones and a microphone. Using the ones from the computer is okay, but it can become kind of problematic, especially for if you're too far away, or if your microphone stops working that morning, you don't know what just happened and now it's not, that microphone's not working. The headphone jack, put that in with your earbuds is good, or if you have a separate microphone set up, that's good too. I like to have separate headphones because it kind of drowns out everything else that's going on around me too. And speaking to that, if you have an extra monitor, you can plug it in. Most of our teacher laptops have a jack that will let you plug in an external monitor. If you've got one lying around that you haven't used anymore, that doesn't have to be expensive at all, uh, but it'll probably work with your laptop. So check with me, check with Sean, and we can show you how to get yourself set up with two monitors. And also elevate your laptop. If you use a laptop as advertised and it's on your lap, then the camera is going to be capturing your nose and up your nose and your chin and all of that. So if you raise your laptop so that it's at about eye level, my camera is at eye level, then it looks like you're kind of talking to the screen rather than just looking either down like that. It's like you're talking to a person. So elevate, put it on a big pile of books or something to do that. And finally, this is becoming super popular amongst teachers is consider creating a Bitmoji classroom. There's some links here. I'm giving you access to all these slides so you can click on those. And what it is it's a cool little animated, or it can be animated, but it's or still image of a classroom, and your Bitmoji character or anybody you want really, cartoon character can be sitting in a classroom that has desks and has your wall behind you and has posters, but it also can become interactive. Kids can move around and click on it and be taken to your Zoom room. They can be taken to your book that you want them to read. They can be taken all over the place. So check it out. You can just Google Bitmoji Classroom for more, or there's examples and how-to and resources on this slide deck. All right. Thank you for watching and for your patience going through this. I hope it was helpful. We wanted everybody to start off on the right foot and not feel like you were lost and you've never done this before. And it would be very uncomfortable position. So please reach out to any of us. We're here to help you becoming online educators, and refer to this slideshow or check in anytime. Thanks.